things first, I would say pray about it. Ask God to show you where you can add in those meaningful moments. Pray that He would lay this on your heart, open up your eyes, and you would be responsive. Start noticing if there's anything your family naturally does already together all of the time, and then from there brainstorm ways to make it more of a family activity, or make sure that it happens more often than not. I mean, do you already have a family tradition? Make sure your kids know the why behind it, why it's important. Make sure they know that that time you're spending with them is special and that you look forward to it. That will rub off on them. And this could be something that is maybe you do daily, weekly, monthly, or just yearly. I have a couple of quick ideas for you. Maybe they'll spark something in you. Things like every Saturday morning, Dad takes over and makes pancakes. After church, do a donut run. I know I love that one. In the summer, my dad would bring us for ice cream on the way home from Wednesday night service. And I just remember sitting in the back seat of the car, just crossing my fingers that he would stop. And then every year at the end of the school year, we kind of skipped out on the last half of the last day of school, and we went down to the beach with friends. After soccer practice, maybe it's you're grabbing a smoothie together, or a bagel, or your favorite snack, and talking over that. Every time it rains, my mom makes this certain kind of soup. Now again, these are all just kind of some ideas I'm using to maybe spur some of your own. Every spring, we visit the garden center together and pick out plants for our garden. That's something that's nice to do every year. I started doing that with Sienna. She's always excited to watch it grow, and that spills over into the kitchen here because she's excited to cook with me. And maybe it's just a certain hand signal that your family knows. Some people do secret handshakes, or maybe it's a secret hand signal that you give during one of their soccer or basketball games to encourage them, let them know you're watching, you're there for them. And then bigger things, like when we think of our holidays, let's start thinking of the time we can give each other rather than the gifts. Maybe it's Thanksgiving leftover day where we do nothing but eat, sit on the couch, play board games, or if your kids are more inclined to video games, try to have a video game tournament with them. Try to meet them where they're at in what makes them excited too. One year my mom remembered that her aunt would always make eggs and potatoes late night on Christmas. Even after all the eating that had been done, she was talking like late night, like 1, 2 a.m. And the men would still be sitting playing cards. The kids would be playing with their toys or half asleep on the floor. And that was like a warm and fuzzy memory for her. And she spontaneously got up one year and said, that's what I want. That's what I'm gonna do. She told us about it, which connected us to our past. She started cooking, and their new tradition was born. And now whether she likes it or not, late night Christmas Day, that's what she's doing. But it makes our holiday longer. It gives us a chance to play card games and unwind from the busy holiday season we've just went through. Another great thing she does is make pizzas on Halloween. Now we look forward to, and even now our kids look forward to pizza. And not even just our kids, but friends of our kids who know that happens, they start coming over now too and wanting to be in on the tradition. So that's really special as well. And of course, the big thing, I encourage you to be consistent in including Jesus in on all of these traditions. This is where I believe the smallest things make the biggest impact.